This is Jam.
And welcome back to the Pioneer DJsounds Show. Now, we tried last year, but it didn't happen. But we all know what happened 2 years ago. Carl Cox, you came on the DJsounds Show and you smashed it. Are you ready to go again?
Yeah, for sure. I was very surprised and very pleased to see the response from the show from the first time when I did that in Ibiza. And, the way how you guys set this up is great for us DJs to excel, because we just really want to just kind of lay down the music in the way that we would like. And also in the environment, it's the very best environment you can possibly play your music from. So for me to be able to come back and do that again, I'm really pleased to be back. And of course, I've got a lot of new music to play. And for you guys to listen to. I'm really looking forward to doing it again, and hopefully we get the same response, if not more.
Excellent. Now, I mean, just touching on a couple of things. I mean, Intech, just going from strength to strength, yes?
Yeah, I'm really pleased with the way how Intech is going. John Rundell and Elliot from Safe House have been doing a sterling job into keeping that label alive, and also with the signings of what we've had so far over the last couple of years, that's been extensive. And of course, some of my own input in some of the remixes that I've done also off of the label. I'm really happy to see how people have accepted the label as something of which is now necessary to have in our record box. And also we are working towards having Intech tours as well across the world, and we did one of our first Intech parties here in London at the XOYO on a Thursday night, which we launched our second compilation album, which was the Pure Intech #2, and John Rundell was on one side and I was on the other side with all the remixes of the album, which I created, also called All Roads Leads to the Dance Floor. And we have some great remixes that we was kind of holding back actually for a little while, but now unleashed and also mixed by myself, and which is like a bonus CD really to the release. But we had a really amazing party back in London. It's something which I would like to do, if not a little bit more, if I can, to kind of feed the kind of the scene back into London with house and techno music of the 21st century. I think it's necessary that we keep on top of this and able to still be the kind of the leaders of this kind of new school techno sound. And it was clear that people missed the fact that I haven't played in London for many years, but here I am with Intech
and in such a tiny venue as well. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, you played, we're going to touch on this later, but EDC, how many thousands of people?
Well, EDC basically overall is roughly about 120,000 people.
And then your party, XOYO, how many people was that?
We had 600-700 people, but I think there's a little bit more than that inside the club. It was pretty jammed, but it's nice to get back to hot, sweaty, low ceiling, good big sound system kind of atmosphere club. And we had an amazing time there. It was fantastic, and thanks to everyone that came down and supported us on our night. That was awesome.
Excellent. I mean, so 2 years are on. It was All Roads Lead to the Dance Floor. It was the amazing USB album concept. 2 years later, how are you feeling about how it went and sort of how it was received, and would you do it again? Yeah,
I would definitely do the USB release kind of format again. I think it's really necessary to be able to support what you believe in, and for people to have something which is exciting. Our idea was that you got the most music out of a unit, out of something which was something tangible, which is something that you basically bought into. And rather than just a file that you just downloaded to your to MP3 player or something on your computer, this was something a little bit more special. There's the reasons why I wanted to do it in the first place. And I think it went really well. I like the idea that people were talking about something which everyone
and you were
was
still feeding people music and free stuff. Quite a while after the launch of the album, weren't you?
Absolutely. It wasn't like a one-shot deal and then there's the album, thanks very much, and never to be seen again. For at least a year and a half after the fact of that you bought it, we were still giving you free music. So for us, it was something of which we could do, something that we enjoyed doing, and hopefully people kind of understood the idea that we wanted to give you value for money. We didn't want to just do a CD release and then therefore there's all the music and that was the end of it, because things are ongoing. Things are moving so fast now that really the only way to keep up is by having something which you're able to download,
that changes and morphs and something that changes with you. So.
Yeah, and also if we did something exclusive which came in on the fly, we can give you that directly. As soon as it came in and happened, there it is, without you even thinking about it. So this was really cool. I mean, obviously there's a cut-off to it eventually in the end, but by the token of you having so much music based on that you poured into that situation, I think was well worth it. And you still have that USB stick today. It's not like you lost and deleted the files of what you had in your unit.
Exactly.
And you've gone into...
And it was sexy as well.
Yeah.
Its little dog chain and...
Absolutely. We really wanted something tangible, and I think that we could do that again, and people would also buy back into it if they're really good fans and they want to know more about what we're doing. And we already have done it the first time round and learned a lot by what we did and didn't do. Yeah. So eventually we'll get back into doing that again, and hopefully people will follow our lead based on that. We believe in that this is another great way of obtaining music.
Fantastic. Now, I really want to get you in the mix, but I've got to talk about, the mix last time. It was showcasing the album.
Yes.
It was all about the album. Now off air, before you heard, I asked you what you were going to play.
Yes, you did. And the thing is about what am I going to play is that I have no idea either. I've just got a whole bunch of really great tracks that I really want people to listen to, and to also people to hear where my sound is at the moment. And it's bordering on house music to techno, tech house to techno sound. So today,
and this is the perfect time of year as well, because we're just about to peek into Ibiza.
It is, yeah.
So
I'm really looking forward to doing the show today and to showcase a lot of the new music that you're going to be hearing over the summer for sure, especially in Ibiza.
I think I couldn't give it a better introduction. Carl, get round there. Let's do this.
Absolutely. Thank you.
We took the fucking record player, the only thing that's playing music in our fucking crib, and turned it into an instrument. Something from them. See, cause it was at a time when we used to be pretty musical back in the days. Like a motherfucker, it wasn't on motherfucker to know how to play guitar or some sort of that. And at some point, all of that shit was removed from us, you know what I mean? So they tried to take the music from us. You know what I mean? When we had created an original American music, okay? So what did we do? We had no fucking instruments in fucking city and all that. We ain't got room for that shit anywhere. Projects or whatever the fucking. So what do? We took the fucking record player, the only thing that's playing music in our fucking crib, and turned it into an instrument. Which
What a shame. I would love to go on all day and all night here at the Pioneer Studios.
Wow.
Carl.
After 2 years, eh? That's what it comes down to.
Wow. Now, did you have fun?
I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. I was able to play right across the board with house and techno music, which is out there. Very obtainable. And you piece it together, you can make a great story. I only had an hour to tell my story, but here it is, and there's so much more, and I'm really looking forward to unleashing a lot of those records, of course, at Space this year in Ibiza. And
especially that last one. What sort of o'clock are we going to be playing that?
Yeah, that's got to be at least between 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning. It's kind of wakey.
Yeah, you're going to come with me? Are you going to come with me?
Absolutely. Only the ones that know will come through, and the ones that get scared of being in bed by 12 or by 1 o'clock at least. But I love the fact that these records exist. They're out there, and if you really feel the need to play them, then please do. It's an experience to hear this type of music on great sound systems also that is out there. And for me, this is what I love. This is what I enjoy. When I'm able to find these records, I'm able to play them and to see what the reaction is based on what they're created for. They're created to push the buttons on the envelopes of what you expect from a DJ. And for me, I love the fact that I'm able to do that, even here at the radio show.
Excellent. Well, I mean, Space is just around the corner, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
How many weeks are you doing?
I'm doing 12 weeks in all, and starting on July the 9th. And then there's no looking back after that. And then once the train has bolted, and away it goes. It's like a freight train all the way through until the end of September. We got great lineups for sure this year, and a lot of people know what that is. And with that, we've already had a great response on ticket sales already, based on people do not want to miss our night also. So we haven't started just yet. I mean, obviously, Ushuaia started with Loca Dice. For sure, Cocoon is on it, on its way. Pasha, with John Digweed, and his night Insane has started on a Friday night. A lot of changes in NRB on the island this year, and I think people are really looking forward to see what those changes are, and if they're any better than it was last year. I think people will be kind of excited and very happy to see that the changes are for the good, not for the bad.
Yeah, I mean, sort of going back to the scary records, though, and obviously Space is somewhere where you can play those, but I want you to tell me what we spoke about earlier, where the promoters at EDC have taken it upon themselves to be forward-thinking, haven't they?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, they came to the conclusion that they're being stifled by the main DJs that they've been booking for the last 3 or 4 years at their events, and they've been now hearing that the sets are more or less the same of what they've been having from when they started. And it's got to a point now where it's not about what's accessible; it's about the reason why. I mean, Legendary Daisy Carnival is about a carnival and a festival of music. And anyone should be allowed to play main stage as long as they can bring something to the table. Yeah. And I think that this is what's been missing at a lot of these events these days, where you only have a certain DJs that are only allowed to certainly play on main stage, and it's now becoming stifled by what is something which is definitely happening. But of course, the people who come to listen to these DJs are there for 1 or 2 years, and then they grow up and they want to find out what's going on around the corner, and what's around the corner is me. I mean, so
everyone always has that entrance point. They're like, I remember when I got into dance music via X, Y, or Z, and everyone has that moment, but then once the fuse has been lit, once you've got a taste for it, then you want to delve deeper, don't you?
Yeah, for sure. It's like anything, and once you kind of understood where you're at, and you want to find out more about what's going on. But I was given an opportunity to bring my sound to the main stage at EDC.
So what was the lineup?
The lineup started off with Mark Knight, and after Mark Knight they had UMEC. After UMEC they had Richie Horton. After Richie Horton was me, and after me was Above and Beyond. Then Calvin Harris, and then it kind of went into that realm till the end, and I think they finished off with Dash Berlin. So
you were probably playing about 7 p.m. or something.
I was on, I believe, after Richie, which was 9:30 to 11. So it was still kind of early-ish in the at the beginning of the night. But the idea really was for people to understand that what I do from a DJ's point of view still is relevant for what's happening on main stage and the music they should be playing on main stage. And
that's what you were doing at the festivals, weren't you? Like Fantasia and sort of,
Yeah, Energy, Biology, all of these stuff. It was all main stage. But what was really nice about main stage in the early days is that the DJ was able to represent himself, whether he was playing drum and bass, whether he was playing house music with vocals, whether he was playing down tempo or up tempo. It was what was really key to any great event is that he was able to program the music correctly, so people throughout the evening would get a certain element within each DJ that basically you experienced a sound from that person. And these days, a DJ has to have a hit record for the ability to have these thousands of people in front of you, but the DJ has to play those records, where we don't have to play these records at all, and still keep the party rocking and still keep the essence of the reasons why we do these things. And I think that for the first time at EDC that they decided that they want to put on people like me, Richie, and UMEC that has no agenda apart from representing and playing the music that we are here still for, and to in some way slightly educate the next generation based on what they don't know. And I think that is a brave move on their behalf, because they've done nothing but put main stage DJs on and been very I would say I wouldn't say that they didn't want to take a chance, but it's a no-brainer. You put these DJs on, they're going to rock, they're going to listen to their big records, and that's the end of it. The night is done, and it's end of story. They have no clue what we're going to do, in the sense of what we do, but we're going to bring an essence to their festival, and I think that's really important to put that first foot forward, because actually no other promoter has done that these days. Unless it's a proper house and techno festival, we don't get seen on main stage. We have our own sound. And we have our own place, but in the end of the day, the kids that are out there, or the ones that are kind of coming into these festivals in entry level, also need to experience some of the more experienced DJs, based on the reason why we're still here after all these years and without having a hit record.
So I mean, just kind of weaving it back to the music and the mix. 4 CDJs, shiny silver ones, and the RMX, and the DJM-2000. Now, it's 2 years ago. I think, you'd only been really on the CDJs for a couple of months. But now you've had 2 years. You're having a lot of fun, aren't you? Especially with the RMX.
As you can see, the towel's out. I'm sweating away here. There's no big audience. There's only 3 or 4 of us here today. But I'm having so much fun on these players. Some people, they see my setup and, they put a comment saying, CDJs with a question mark. Well, why not? I'll still play them like they're a turntable. You still have to have a certain amount of artistry to what you do as a DJ. There's no plan by what I'm playing or what I'm doing. I'm just basically throwing them in the mix the way that I've always done, but I have the element now to be able to cut, to edit, to backspin, to
what's in here can now go out there.
Well, it tells the story for what's in my mind and what can come out of my mind based on the creativity of these units.
I think that could be quite a scary place, your mind, actually. Listen to that last record.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is the thing. I'm not scared to cross the line with what we do, and these players give the ability to do that if you choose to do it. But I like the fact that I've been playing on these units now for 2 years, I can't see myself going to anything else these days. There's been a lot of pressure on Pioneer, of course, with other units out there, but these still reign supreme and proven themselves more worthy than Technics have been over the many years, based on their creativity and what you can do with these players. And I really enjoy that fact. I mean, it's still challenging in the way how you play them, but I mean, everyone gets an ability to play on these players now, but you have to still be creative outside of the box of what their intentions are, and I'm still able to do that at the highest level, because that is what I've tuned myself into enjoying, and you know, I don't see them as something that's stressful. I see them as something that I can basically complement, and for me, this is another era in what happens now with the technicability of these units.
Amazing. We've run out of time. I would love to chat all night, but thank you so much for coming on the show again. And I really hope that we don't leave it another 2 years. So.
Oh, definitely not, no.
Brilliant. Thanks ever so much, Carl.
Thank you, Dan.
All right, this is Tait here on the Pioneer DJ Sound Show, signing out. Thank you so much, Carl Cox, in the mix. Goodbye.